How's it going, guys? fathertimenc. I got my tank in yesterday, but I didn't know it was in. I pretty much slept most of the day. They sent me actually a email. That's how I knew it was out there. But I done took the old regulator off. I degassed it and pretty much that released the pressure from the gun and the regulator. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, the bottle is still filled with 3,000 psi. So I just unscrewed all that. I done got the new regulator on there. And I'm fixing to screw the new bottle on there. There's a 450cc bottle, much bigger, it's quite a bit heavier. And we're going to fill it up with air. It's probably going to take a little bit because it's a lot bigger. Of course, this regulator is a 2200 psi regulator. Alright, we're going to pump it up with air, guys. And I just thought I'd bring you, this is what it's going to look like with the new bottle and regulator on there. And we'll get back to you. Alright, guys, I think I got the lighting fixed. You can see I got one shot. 837, remember these are 33.95s, and that was 837 and 52.82 foot-pounds of energy. I think the most I got out of the stock form was out of the 33s was 45 foot-pounds. Alright, fill the magazine back up. Let's see what we got. $838. $831. $830. That one's air. $829. Air. $831. $841. Alright, we're going to switch over to the 25.39 JSBs. So, we'll stop that. We're going to save it. We'll go back up here. And 25.39. And alright, we're going to start it. Let's see what these get. $905. 919. That one's an error. $907. $905. Error. $903. $918. Alright guys, that's all them. Alright, you see first shot was 905, 919 was the high, which was 47.62 pounds, 918, and guys, this is just changing out the regulator and the bottle. So this regulator is 2200 psi, and I didn't do nothing else to the gun. I didn't do nothing to the ports, enlarge them or nothing like that. And you can see the you see that's the 33 grains right there. It went from 45 foot-pounds of energy to the stock position, the way it was stock, to 53.33, and that one had a standard deviation of 4.7. And the 25.39 has standard deviation of 7.1. So you can see it picked up velocity and energy just from changing the bottle, and that bottle and regulator only cost about $51. I'm just kind of show you guys what this thing looks like. You see, I put the bottle and the new regulator on there. The stock piece won't fit over this bottle because it's bigger, but you can see I took the stud, put it back in there, and I put me a washer and a nut over it to hold my bipod. I'm gonna try a couple of my another kind of my bipod I got, see if it's a little bit more secure on there. But I think this is gonna be a good setup, guys. Next thing we're gonna do is accuracy test at 50 yards. It's been raining every day. I was going to do an accuracy test with using the stock conversion, but my tank come in, so I said, what the heck, I'll go ahead and change it out. So Southern Gunners, his was putting out like 67 foot-pounds, but I think he enlarged the port. I haven't done anything to this. The only thing I've done with this was install the new regulator in a new tank, which only took a couple minutes. And you see how the 33.95s, it went from 45 foot-pounds to I think 57. So not bad at all. It went up 12 foot-pounds just by changing the regulator out in the bottle. Nothing else. I hadn't done anything else. Everything else is factory. Alright guys, thought I'd bring this to you. If you got one of these, I suggest getting one. I think I filled the tank up to about 31, and you see it's just below. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe 28 now, and I put almost 3 magazines through it. So it's 8 shots, about I put 23 rounds through it, and it went from about 31 to about 2800 psi. So yeah, you get a lot more shot count, more energy just by switching the regulator and the bottle. This bottle does add weight, but if you don't want to add weight, guys, you can. They do have a carbon fiber one on there, as I showed you in my other video. It's like $101. Just look for them for free shipping, because that's where some of them get you is the shipping. I think it was a 500cc bottle. I can't remember. It's either 450 or 500cc carbon fiber bottle, and for 101. So that's not bad, and it'll be a lot lighter up here. If you want something light, I might do that later on, but right now, yeah, I'm happy with this, the way I got it. This is definitely stronger than the Benjamin Armada. So we're going to take it out hopefully next weekend if it's nice. I'm going to do some groups with it. See what we get. But I think this is going to be a pretty good combination here. Alright guys, if you like it, if you got one of these, yeah, just order. This is a 2200 psi regulator. It's a 4500 in and then 2200 psi out. So you can hook a 4500 psi bottle and get a lot more shot count. So, and get a carbon fiber one, it'd be a lot lighter than this. This does add a little bit of weight, but nothing too bad. Nothing bad at all. Alright guys, catch y'all later. Alright guys, I think I got the lighting fixed. You can see I got one shot. 837, remember these are 33.95s, and that was 837 and 52.82 foot-pounds of energy. I think the most I got out of stock form was out of the 33s was 45 foot-pounds. Alright, fill the magazine back up. Let's see what we got. $838. $831. $830. That one was error. $8.29. Error. $8.31. $8.41. Alright, we're going to switch over to the 25.39 JSBs. So, we'll stop that. We're going to save it. We'll go back up here. And 25.39. Alright, we're going to start it. Let's see what these get. $9.05. $9.19. That one was an error. $9.07. $9.05. Error. $9.03. $9.18. Alright guys, that's all them. Alright, you see first shot was 905, 919 was the high, which was 47.62 pounds, 918, and guys, this is just changing out the regulator and the bottle. So this regulator is 2200 psi, and I didn't do nothing else to the gun. I didn't do nothing to the ports, enlarge them, or nothing like that. And you can see the you can see that's the 33 grains right there. It went from 45 foot-pounds of energy to the stock position, the way it was stock, to 53.33, and that one had a standard deviation of 4.7. and the 25.39 has standard deviation of 7.1. So you can see it picked up velocity and energy just from changing the bottle, and that bottle and regulator only cost about $51.